A glass with water, so still, so calm. Have you ever observed it closely? There is no sprucing up factor, no movement visible, and no color. Clear as the cleanliness of the glass. This is me, Raj, whose life has been devoid of all colors. I've had quite an experience with failures. You see those people playing over there? That is my team. You may be wondering why I'm not out on the field. So do I, though I always knew the reason behind it. As my father advised me, I practiced every day, practiced hard, really hard, but the results were not as expected. I tried everything, changed my style, my bat, but one thing I wasn't able to change was my performance. The result was always the same. 12th man. That is what I am.
மனசுல பேட் எடுத்துட்டு போறேன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். பாட்டில் கையில லூசர்.
A loser. I've always been splendid at playing a loser's life. One thing that intrigued me was what made the world around me so happy and joyous. Is it success? Is everybody so successful in life? Why has life been so cruel to me? Undergoing criticism fulfills my day, and it seems people have no other job other than criticizing me. But what if a drop of color falls into plain water? The color slowly disintegrates, then diffuses into all the directions. It infuses life into the stale, still glass of water. Now it has a color to represent. I collided with my drop of color in my hostel mess. Wrinkled, dark, old man who worked in the place, which made me hate the verb eating. The joke he seemed to crack was one of the stalest I have ever heard. But still, my lips extended to embrace my cheeks. I smiled. Why did I smile? Must be the conviction with which the old man cracked the joke. His belief had touched me. So was what I lacked conviction? I felt attached to this man in a few conversations. What could have bridged the generation gap? What happened to the Raj who had no strings attached? As days passed, I could see the child in him. He asked a lot about my guitar. He was so obsessed with that instrument. True, music is another language that transcends generation, nations. He spoke a lot about his grandson who had promised to buy a guitar sometime for him. I wanted to be his grandson that day. I wanted to gift him my guitar right then and there. I could only play guitar to his elation. I thought he wasn't judgmental about me. Judges, nightmares, ghosts, sweating, shivering, solo on that elevated thing, stage. I never complained about performing in front of an audience, but performing in front of judges was never my cup of tea. He never advised me. Speaking of advices, it has always been a massive chapter of my life. Advices later changed to suggestions, which even later evolved to compulsions. Compulsions my father made, compulsions my family made, compulsions the society made.
Ich wollte, ich wär ein Huhn, ich hätte nicht viel zu tun. Ich legte vormittags ein Ei und nachmittags wär ich frei.
Mich lockte auf der Welt kein Ruhm mehr und kein Geld. Und wenn mich das große Los, dann fräse ich.
Often, the coat was never tailored for me. I was keyed to fit into the coat that I never wanted to wear. And I don't understand what people gain by making an innocent kid crippled.
Ich legte täglich nur ein Ei und
Sonntags auch mal zwei.
I thought that he wasn't judgmental about me, didn't criticize me, neither did he advise me. And it had been a long time since I had a conversation without these three elements. He just came by and talked his heart out.
Hey தம்பி, தாத்தா எங்க?
தாத்தா வேலை பார்த்துட்டு இருக்காருண்ணே அதுல. மாத்திரையே சாப்பிட மாட்டேங்கிறாருண்ணே. யார் சொன்னாலும் கேட்க மாட்டாருண்ணே. நீங்களாவது சொல்லுங்கண்ணே. அவர் என்னென்னமோ நினச்சிக்கிறாருண்ணே.
என்ன நினைச்சிருக்காடா?
நான் பேரனே இல்லைண்ணே. கேட்குற மாதிரி நினச்சிக்கிறாருண்ணே அவரை.
That evening, I heard a lot about the gentleman who had made significant impact on my life. The harbinger of hope that lit my path ahead. The first thought that crept into my head, Raj, tell him the truth. It's unfair for you to let his hallucinating heart blind his brain. But wait, I'm not the old Raj. The nascent broad looks of how the spectrum of life should be viewed made me think otherwise. Are you going to sink the ship that is happily afloat? The one that rescued your lost, wandering catamaran of life to shore? You are such a jackass. Maybe his grandson is dead. Who are you to him then? For a man who had taught me to live life, to love life, this is what I give him back. Let him live in his own world of fantasy. I told him that his grandson bought him the guitar. Words, true or untrue, have their own purpose. They are meant to make scratches on someone's heart, somewhere so deep yet so delicate. I guess mine were for that 60-year-old heart. The joy of seeing joy. Oh my God. No words can describe it. Maybe that just music can.
உறவுகள் தொடர்கதை உணர்வுகள் சிறுகதை ஒரு கதை என்றும் முடியும் பிரியலாம், முடிவிலும் ஒன்று தொடரலாம், இனி எல்லாம் சுகமே.